Hello, Wanderers, and welcome back to the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm Zach.
And I'm Mandy.
And we're into the final bit of Kingdom of Corona. And we can stop complaining about this.
Okay, why did they need to show us all the grunting from the outside? Like, could you just... Like, I know, obviously, like, we know what's going
weird
on.
Camera angles.
To get away from you.
Like, the way that they're, like, putting Mother Gothel in these shots.
Yeah, she feels... It feels very strange what they're doing with it.
See, like, this, it just feels weird.
I mean, I think it was that in the movie. I think she just looks weird because it's a video game version of her. Because I feel like there were like harsher shadows or something on her.
Just like you want. Everything will be the way it was.
Because
I
like,
also just don't understand why this game like focuses on other people's perspectives when you're only playing Sora.
Yeah, well, it's what we were saying before with like the lanterns. Like, why? We don't need to see that.
Any ideas about following us?
But like even that, like right there, like this is all in the movie.
Yeah, and I think like the plot beats should have been different for the game because you can't just take it one for one.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna be okay though.
Anyway.
Also, okay, real quick.
I promise.
I'm sure part of this is just because of the video game animation. But like, she moved so slowly there. Did you see that? Like, there's no urgency.
But if you do this...
Well, this is a weird part in the movie as well, where he's like been stabbed and bleeding out for like 10 minutes. I guess stomach wounds are a slow way to die though, from what I've heard. Not that I've ever experienced a stomach wound.
Right. I do think it is funny, both in this and in the movie, that Mother Gothel is just like off to the side.
Like
ooh. Ooh. That wasn't good.
Do you like the delay where like the glass is all the way through and then the hair starts to flip?
That was ooh. Oh no.
I like how she just stood there for that. Like in the movie, she was like freaking out way more.
Well, that's what I mean. And, like you saw that like in the movie, Rapunzel's like, oh my goodness, like let me do this, and there is a sense of urgency, versus like in the game, there's like a half second to a second delay on anything.
Yeah.
I don't catch her.
Fall into darkness. We can't allow her near our pure light now.
What? Are you talking about Gothel or are you talking about Rapunzel?
Mother Gothel. I'm just confused where they're just like, hey, like we need her to protect the light. And it's like, oh, she's fallen in the darkness. She was always a bad guy.
Wait, I'm confused. What? I didn't even realize she was supposed to be quote-unquote protecting Rapunzel. That makes no sense.
Well, she wasn't necessarily.
Oh my gosh, Mother Gothel is now a tree. I'm sorry.
With a tail.
What? Who in the studio thought this was a good idea?
I also like the plot point of where they're like, we can't let Mother Gothel near Rapunzel, so we'll make her a giant tree monster that our heroes have to kill. Otherwise, Rapunzel will die.
Guys, this is not how you write a story. Why? I can't even talk because I can't form a coherent thought about why this is so bad. Just why? And the design, like... Does she have weird tree hair? Did they think that made it look more like Mother Gothel?
It kind of does. It kind of has her hair.
Well, but that's like the only thing. Mother Gothel didn't have a tail. I'm so disturbed by this design and thought process. I don't understand it.
Mandy, you're thinking too hard about this.
I am, but it's frustrating. Wow, good. Yes, good.
We're taking out our health pretty quick, though.
Good camera work. Oh my gosh. Also, these camera angles. Why?
She climbed the tower.
Oh my
no.
gosh. She shouldn't be near Rapunzel.
But no. This is better because she's now a giant monster. I don't know. I don't get the bad
A giant
guys
monster who's on top of the tower that could break the tower and then destroy Rapunzel in there.
and the light that they're so intent on keeping.
Right? Okay, now I'm really curious what's going to be happening when you get back into the tower. Because if they just jump to like...
Oh, don't worry. It's exactly what you think it's going to be.
No, they're not even going to let it just like, hey, while you were fighting, I cried. And now he's okay. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Mandy.
I'm so upset.
I'm sorry that this is physically painful for you like it is to me.
It really is. I'm like...
The thing is, like...
This is, like, mentally draining.
There's a reason why I haven't been playing this as much.
Because after this world, you were like, I can't.
After, like, all of it, it's just like, oh my gosh, this game is just getting tedious.
Well, because, like, okay. Now that I'm slowly recovering, the design of this boss is interesting. Like, I can appreciate how it looks. I appreciate the design. It does not look like Mother Gothel. Whoever came up with that is real weird. But, like, I feel like this, in, like, a slightly different look, could have been a really good boss for, like, the Hercules world. Or, really, actually, I don't know what the Monsters, Inc. one is, but, like, this could have been a cool giant monster from Monsters, Inc. Like, why did we need a flying tree snake with 4 arms?
Why not is the better question.
I just don't, like, okay, I guess what could have been a better, what could have
Just
been
fight Mother Gothel.
Right? Like, dude did not need to transform her.
Right, that's kind of my thing where it's just like, what would have been better? Just fighting Mother Gothel. Like, they have it where you fight, oh my gosh.
Well, I get that she, like, dies, but, like, let the guy, like, revitalize her. Like, really, if he's on Mother Gothel's side this whole time, it should have been, I can't let this woman die because she needs to continue to protect Rapunzel for our purposes. So, resurrect her, make her giant, like, give her some powers, because I know once Rapunzel's hair gets cut off, she's, like, old again, but, like...
Or just have it where Rapunzel's hair isn't cut off. And instead of Flynn cutting it, have, like, him get injured in the fight, and then, like, as a punishment, like, Gothel, like, tries to, like, or, like, accidentally cuts the hair or something, you know?
Okay, but that's if they were doing it to like, our...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you make it, like, at this point, like, I think this is the best of what they got.
This is the best with Tree Snake.
Thanks. Heal. There.
I don't know. I feel like if they were going the route that they decided to, I don't understand why Mother Gothel just isn't herself as, like, a giant Heartless. Because there are Heartless that look like humanoid.
Those are the nobodies, Mandy, come on.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm actually talking about the actual Heartless. Like, even though they're, like, fat or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
or the yep, here you go.
oh,
Don't
no.
go. Stay with me, Eugene.
Oh, this hurts. Also, her hair texture has suddenly changed.
I'm sorry. Also, I like how I can literally run up walls and then they're actively climbing this.
Right.
Flower, gleam, and glow. Let your powers shine.
Again, what I really thought this game was missing was awkward third wheeling. Or this movie was missing was awkward third wheeling.
You can't even see them.
What?
Where are they? Not existed in this scene. They don't need to be there.
See, like, this line is, like, really impactful in the movie, but it
Oh,
means
I know.
It means nothing now because there's no, like, setup. Because, like, the whole movie was, like, following your dream and, like, what happens when you, like, lose it. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so bad.
It's like they think that just throwing in the climax will make you care.
The whole problem is this is just a bad adaptation is what it is. Where they just throw in things and don't.
Oh, there we go. Now they're sad. They're here. Do you guys remember that we're here? We're here
Do you want to
too.
also? I was talking with Caitlin about this, but when I played through this, I'm like, why what makes the scene really less impactful? They literally have a spell that cures all wounds.
Been hurt.
So,
Oh, you
Flynn
mean
is sitting there
someone-
dying, and they're like, "Oh man, sucks to be him. I wish I had a cure spell or something."
Can't do anything.
Like, in a world, like, you set up this world where, like, magic just exists. So, like, one person having, like, vague healing magic is just nowhere near as useful anymore.
Well, also, okay, it would make sense if they were actively trying not to show, like, every time they're fighting, well, because obviously Donald's using magic or whatever. It would make sense if, oh no, just please stop showing them. It would make sense if, like, every time they were fighting, they were not with Flynn and Rapunzel, because then it's like, oh, we're trying to hide the fact that we don't belong here, you know?
But I hate how that's such a plot thread in this because, like, they never care about it. They're like, we need to keep everything secret.
Well, that's what we were talking about, where it's like the Toy Story world, like, we're toys, kind of, or like.
Well, also, here's the thing: it's like you are in the kingdom of Corona. Goofy's a freaking talking dog.
Oh yeah. Because we were talking about this one in the Hercules world too, where it's just like, Sora would kind of make sense if they threw him in a toga, but Goofy and Donald do not.
Right? It just never makes sense. And they're like, we have to keep secret, and I'm like,
Oh, please stop! No. Why are you guys happy?
you
And
have
why
a
are
cure
you-
spell. You did nothing. You let someone die.
Okay, you want to talk about not being involved or, like, invested in the story? They hugged each other. They didn't go say hi to Flynn and we're like, we're so happy you're okay. They hugged each other.
Wow, Rapunzel, you're
Stop
finally
it,
gonna get to see
guys.
your real
Stop
home.
it. This is not good.
I know. I mean, I can't
Ugh,
believe it.
yeah,
I got a
I
haircut.
can finally be with my real family.
Have you seen
I
that thing
couldn't
where
have
it's
done it
like
without your help.
when this movie came out and people were complaining about like Rapunzel's hair? So like I spend like hundreds of dollars on getting a haircut and I can't look as good as Rapunzel does with a piece of broken glass.
That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yes. Thank you so much.
I also saw the thing where it's like, how much like going into the thing and like how much do you want? Just a couple inches off walking out like Rapunzel
Yeah.
without her hair, like ah!
She is so tiny
You're gonna be
compared to
great.
him.
Yeah.
We
I mean,
haven't
it's
seen
true
a
in
guy
the
controlling
movie
the
too,
monsters in
but
a while,
it
so
looks
that's one less
really.
worry.
He's also on a hill.
significant.
He's also on a hill, I think.
Might be around here
Like if you look at like it's
Is
kind of
he's standing on
If he
something?
comes back
I
and
guess-
tries to bother Rapunzel again,
Not really.
Flynn will
I guess
keep her
not.
safe.
I mean, look
He's
at me.
like a head and a half taller than her.
Look at me and Caitlin though.
That's true.
I'm not a head and a half taller than her, but I
No, but it's just very significant in this.
I don't think she's that short in the movie.
I don't think she is either. That's the thing. I think this is something. Oh, really? We're gonna do this now?
my real name.
God, we
Eugene
don't.
Fitzherbert.
This is not important
That's right.
for the video
never told you
game, guys. This is not. This does
think
not
it's a
need to
great
be a
name.
thing.
Me too. Nice to re-meet you, Eugene.
Hey,
Please stop.
I thought I was the only one you were going to tell.
Don't worry.
Oh, you're gonna pout about that? Stop it.
Fitzherberty secrets just for you.
Ew.
Really?
Hey,
Gross.
what are you two lovebirds talking about?
No one cares. Please
Nothing.
move on. Please.
So that made you uncomfortable too?
This is hurting so bad.
Didn't you always want your Disney princess talking dirty to their princesses?
Right?
Isn't that what you feel like you were missing?
It's what every Disney movie needs.
What is happening right now?
kidding me!
I don't know. This scene should have ended like 3 minutes ago.
This scene shouldn't have happened. It's kind of like the Toy Story one where like it like ended 15 times. Like
I feel like that was shorter than the Toy Story one, but it was so much more painful.
it was to me it was just painful in a different way. I don't care about this.
Oh yeah, plenty of Fitz Herbertsy secrets for you, please. Oh no, why are you here?
Another world where we got doodly squat.
Isn't it diddly?
Box thingy's even real?
Maybe they didn't want to say diddly, but apparently they're okay with making wink wink jokes with Fitz Herbertsy secrets.
I don't know. And Disney's always kind of done that. Like if you look at some of them, but like it's really uncomfortable, and it's just like
Those bozos ain't
when
gonna
they
tell
almost
me.
actively
So
wink
we're
at the
sure not
camera.
looking for the box.
I hate that Pete is talking to Maleficent. This is such a weird
I
combo.
just hate Pete's backstory in this.
I don't
It's just
think I
like
actually know what his backstory is.
like people were like mean to him because he was a bully, so he joined Maleficent.
Oh. Okay, so
'Cause-
what
well,
it is in every Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Yeah, like well, Pete's a bully, and then tries to like get elected win like the award of friendship by dressing up in a costume, and then loses and is mad about it, so he joins Maleficent.
Oh, that
And I'm
sounds,
like-
that sounds right.
I don't know, like I feel like Pete, like the thing is like Pete should be tricked into being on Maleficent's team.
Yeah, that feels more
Evan would know
more
all about
appropriate
the
for his
replicas from
character.
his time
Right,
as
and like, cause like
Vexen
at the
in
end of the day, like
organization.
especially with the new
He
stuff,
was
like Pete is more just
reconfigured
like
the rest of us, but he didn't
stupid.
regain consciousness.
for
Yeah.
like especially like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is like he's mean because he doesn't know better.
Yeah.
Alias here and Dylan went out and turned the whole town upside
I love how
down.
his name
Your
is-
hair makes no sense.
Which one?
The short one.
No Evan.
That one?
No, the other one.
Oh, sorry. that was the
White
short
hair. The short one.
I mean, both their hairs don't make sense.
What about
No.
his research?
Unfortunately, his work
But
on
he
the
had like
replicas
he's
was
got like very
incomplete. There
clear
may still be documents around, but all
tendrils
of them
that are
from
just
well
like
before he made
that
any
does not fall that
significant
way.
progress.
Do you have any idea where he might go?
Oh, Mickey.
There's no place that he could go.
I mean,
now
I
that
can't
he's
be mad.
here.
I like Mickey too
He
much.
has no
I do
means of
too.
leaving
It's just
this
so
world.
weird to hear him talking about this
Dark
kind of
corridors.
stuff.
I don't know. I
Beyond
don't.
his faculties and
See,
mine
I
now.
hate that like one little strand that's like really I don't
Yeah.
know. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
But not everyone's. What if
Who are you?
Evan was
Where's
taken?
Riku?
Of course. The
That's Riku.
organization could also use
He
the
does not
replicas.
look like
To fill
Riku.
out their ranks.
He looks too anime now.
Yeah. Yeah, the other guy looks like
We
he
better go tell Master
put
Yen Sid.
like a bunch of
and the
hairspray
others,
on the
too.
front of his hair and then gelled up the back.
I also just like don't understand why they didn't pay for voice actors for like him and the other guy.
Oh, did they not?
I don't think they did because every scene they're in, they just sit there stoically not talking, and I'm like, why didn't you get the voice actors again? Like they talked in the other games they were in.
Cause clearly you don't need it. Jeez. Okay, so after this world, it's just cutscene from like every other world.
Look at how like defined and
Humanity
blue
is a
his hair
precious
is.
gift.
right?
And yet you desire to return to the organization?
Oh, yes. Of course.
See, like every other
One
person
eradication
in
at
like
Axel's hands was
the
enough to
robes
learn where
or used to
not
wear
to
robe
place
gets
my
a voice,
trust.
except for those two.
He
To-
gave you a second lease on
I actually
life.
really like his hair
He
color,
ripped
even
me
if his
away
hair
from the
makes no
one
sense.
thing I
Also,
care about.
why are we just
I don't
standing on top of
require
rocks?
humanity.
Also, I want to
Give
know
me
how these
my
rocks
research.
occurred.
I
Right?
must see it to
You know?
fruition, no matter the cost.
Like I know the Badlands are a thing,
replicas.
and they kind of look like this, but not like 12 of them in a line.
Okay, so I have another
They
hair
will
complaint.
replace,
His
not
hair,
just replicate.
it looks like
Given a heart,
they
can become just as real as
okay,
any
it looks like they
human.
wanted to do that style
What
where it's
excellent
like it's long on
tidings.
the top, but then
I would
like
hate to
short
think
on
we
the
invited you
sides.
back into
But
our
someone was
ranks,
like, "But what
only for you
if
to fail to
it
deliver
wasn't
our
short
final
on the
vessel,
sides?"
Vexen.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, why? Like that's a thing now where you got like buzzed
the
or really
undercut.
short. Yeah, the undercut. I don't know what they're called. I guess I should learn that because I have a son. But cool, thanks, Chip. I think your nose is black.
It is Chip.
Cool.
All right.
Oh wow, we did. Wow, I thought that was gonna take a lot more time. We did really good.
How do I save this bad boy now? There we go. Boom, we did it.
Done. I really, really, really hope the rest aren't as painful. That one was hard. That hurt.
Monstropolis is better, but I'm sure
Frozen.
Frozen is gonna be just as bad. I might do some leveling in between our next thing. I don't really want to, but I'm going to need to if we're gonna ever make it through this game.
Well, it won't bother me, and hopefully it won't bother you guys because it's hopefully you're listening
grinding.
for our wonderful personalities.
And not just seeing me grind through Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
All right. Until next time, everyone, keep wandering.
Bye.
Hello, Wanderers, and thanks for listening to this episode of the Wandering Gamer Network Plays Kingdom Hearts 3. We hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to hear more content from the Wandering Gamer Network, check out the link in the description below. We have several actual play podcasts, including D&D 5th Edition and City of Mist. Until next time, keep wandering.